So guys, you are now going to show us how to make you can use it as a dessert, you can use it as a breakfast.
A brunch, yeah.
So what is it that you're showing us today?
I'm going to be showing you how to make amazing blueberry flapjacks, but to start off, I'm going to show you how to make the condensed milk for the flapjacks. Okay, so this is something that has to cook for about 20 minutes to half an hour, so we are going to get it on. Very easy recipe. Easy peasy. 1 cup of cream, okay, in the pot. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla essence, a tablespoon.
Is the stove on?
Yep.
Okay, so it's already on simmer.
No. It's I'm just putting it on now. And then we've got the butter, a tablespoon of butter. Okay, so we put that in. Okay, so the condensed milk for the dessert, you basically need to boil it for about or simmer it for about half an hour. So medium heat. So just let that go very slowly and just check it every now and then. Make sure it's on medium heat so it doesn't boil over. So I'm going to set this aside now and we're going to keep checking it every now and then. All right. Right, so now for the batter, for the flapjacks, we are going to add a half a cup of the We Love Low Carb flour.
So this flour you can actually buy directly from the website as well. It's an amazing package, and this whole portion is how many grams? What? About a 500 gram portion. So it'll last you quite a few flapjacks.
For sure. Then we are going to use a half a cup of almond flour.
Why do you mix it just a little bit of...
Because I've tried it with just the low carb flour, but because it's so dense with the nuts and seeds, it also becomes a bit darker as well. And the almond flour just helps a little bit to lift it a bit. To the 2 flours, we're going to add a teaspoon of cinnamon. Cinnamon might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I love it. We're going to add a tablespoon of erythritol. Okay, you don't need a lot because we've got this divine sauce. Look at the sauce now. Look at that. It is bubbling so slowly and it is reducing. Guys, you will never, ever, ever buy condensed milk in a tin ever again once you make this.
So simple.
Now we are adding a teaspoon of bicarb, because we need a bit of a raising agent.
Okay, mix it in a bit.
Okay, then I'm going to add just 1 egg. Okay.
How many flapjacks will this portion make?
This will make about 12, I'd say 12, depending on what size. We're going to make slightly smaller ones.
Yes.
We're going to make about, smaller ones. Teaspoon of vanilla essence. Okay. And just 1/4 cup of milk.
Look, for the exact recipe, you can go onto the YouTube. It will all be available. You log on, you go download the YouTube video, and you'll see all these recipes for you.
And
to bind it all together, to make the...
And with all sweet things, always just a pinch of salt to bring out the sweetness, okay, in all baking. Now we're going to add the milk and the
vanilla essence
and
the egg. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice batter.
Yeah. We're going to add the blueberries, half a cup of blueberries.
On the inside.
Yes. Okay, now I need my spatula.
Where's that? Oh, here.
Okay.
I'll be your assistant today, as usual.
And a tablespoon, please. What's your name? Pasta 2?
Here's a tablespoon.
Pasta 1.
There you go.
Okay, so now, as you can see, that is looking amazing. I'm actually going to switch this off now because that is perfect drizzling consistency.
Oh, it's nice and thick.
And you can let it even go more and it's going to caramelize even more. But this is now at the stage that it is ready to go.
Can you also, instead of using almond flour in here, a little bit of almond, can you use coconut flour?
Absolutely, you can use a bit of coconut flour.
You don't have to use almond flour. It is quite expensive. But coconut flour will also work.
Okay, so also while you just checking on your caramel, every now and then just take a spatula and take the edges away from the end, from the side of the pan, and it's going to leave you with a yummy. Look at that. That is just
because the best bits
divine.
are usually the ones that stuck around the pan, right?
Yeah,
you want that in.
But
there.
you don't want to caramelize it.
No,
you want it to be nice and even. Okay, so now we are going to fry. So in a pan, medium heat.
What oil are you using in there?
I've got coconut oil in here. Just a tablespoon or two. We don't want too much. We don't want them to be oily. So we just want to have a tablespoon or two. Okay?
Yeah, you don't want it to be greasy. Yeah. Look at this. Yum, fresh blueberries. Okay.
Den ga je nog tellen brengen.
From where?
Yeah, no, never mind. That's fine. Okay, so you're going to wait until it heats up nicely. Okay. Let's get that going a little bit faster. Okay, so now we've reached a medium heat, and you want the pan to get quite hot, and then you want to turn it down. Okay, so you don't want it to be smoking hot when you put it in, but you want it to...
Yeah, you just want the oil to get hot, but then you want to turn it down a little bit. Yeah. So
correct.
That's...
Then you're going to drop spoonfuls.
Oh.
You can make whatever size you want. You can make... We're going to be doing a nice little tower with beautiful ice cream in between.
So it's nice and thick.
So you want low to medium heat, more on the low side. Just let that go slowly. You're going to see, like Leandy said, you will see it gets quite dark quite quickly before it's cooked. So you want to go low. So at this stage, I've turned on a stove that goes from 1 to 9, I've turned it down to 2. Because we just want to let it go nice and slowly now.
Look, anything you're frying, anything you roasting, you have to go, it's every pan is different, every temperature, every stove is different. You just got to go on the feeling of it.
Exactly. But especially now what Leandy said, because this flour is so high in oil and fats.
Natural, beautiful
it will caramelize a lot faster than a normal white flour would, for example.
Exactly.
You know, that bad low carb, high carb flour that's...
I think I love the brown
So you're going to just flip them? Yeah, because of the, you need the raising agent, and baking powder is high in carbs. Okay, so these have been going for 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes each side, and look how puffy they are.
Wow.
They're so, if you pick them up, they are so spongy and...
Nice.
Look at that.
Can I taste one?
Look at that.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's hot. So, and you've got the whole blueberries inside. It looks amazing.
Yum.
Okay, so now we're going to show you how to...
your stuck.
Okay, and here is our caramel sauce.
Should I already put one on the bottom here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to assemble.
We'll make a fancy one for you guys, but at home you can just put it all down on the counter and let your kids and your family just... go for it and make their own little tower.
So now we're going to add some of Jill's Divine ice cream.
Her beautiful, this is, we're using Tin Roof from Jill's Banting today, the ice cream. Obviously also low carb, sugar free, but she's got many flavors, right? I mean, they are divine.
We had load shedding. The freezer's not that cold.
No, I took it out a bit early. It was my fault. Okay. Sorry, but I like ice cream soft. I don't like it rock hard.
Yes.
You want it to melt nicely over those warm
Of course.
Flapjacks.
Look at that. It's going to ooze. Yeah. And then what you can do is you can use any of these syrups as well from Guju, which are also really nice. But today we're going to be using our...
What are these mint leaves, right? Oh, mint.
We are going to sprinkle all of this delicious condensed milk. A little bit on, a little bit over.
Oh.
You can add cream, you can add chantilly cream.
Berries.
And then we are going to chuck all the... If it's got berries in it, we want to put... berries around it.
These berries, they all have this like nice, you know, like not a sour but tartness to it, which is amazing with the sweetness of the ice cream. Look at that. Gourmet style.
And I've just sprinkled it with a bit of powdered erythritol, which I did myself in the NutriBullet actually.
Okay, yeah, to make it nice and powdery. There you have it.
That is your dessert.
Nice.
Or breakfast or brunch.
Okay guys, so you know the point of this channel is it's the first time you're making it. I want you guys to give yourself a point out of 10 so that the customers can know how good is this dish really.
We're ready? We're ready.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yay. Okay, they're very soft, hey? Very yummy.
They're nice.
Got to get a bit of ice cream. This is the best part of cooking here in this kitchen is this. Oh, I mean, okay, I find it a little bit salty in the batter, but...
Okay, so we can reduce that
a little bit.
1/4 teaspoon to just a pinch of salt.
A tiny bit.
Just a pinch, yeah.
The texture and
But
the
in terms
warmth
of airiness, they are so light and fluffy.
and the berries. Oh my god.
And the condensed milk sauce.
Yeah.
Well, someone's going to have to tear me away from this
No,
plate.
sorry, people.
So,
We better leave some for Leandi to taste.
Yeah, please leave me some.
Yeah. Amazing.
Point out of 10, guys. Like the best thing you've ever had.
I'd say 8.
I'd
8
say
and a half.
Mine is 8.5.
I'd say 8 and a half.
Only because I'm eating it without a guilty conscience.
Yeah.
Because I know what the
Well, then I'd
ingredients
say a
are. The
9.
low carb.
Because the only thing that's wrong with it is it's just a
Literally.
little bit too much salt.
Yeah.
And that's your own fault.
Yeah,
I've got
exactly.
an idea, Leandy. Why don't
It
we?
is the first time we're trying
Hey,
this, so
why
give me a
don't
break.
we make a premix for flapjacks, something like that?
Maybe if we
So-
get 1,000 likes, we can.
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
think
have-
we will. So like the page, everybody.
I'm having one more sneak.
Okay.